could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig a hole, baby treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this.
This is a 10 stars. Take your arm.
I've switched the GoPro from super view to wide, so it's slightly less fisheye. Do you think that's better?
So, good afternoon and welcome to the Suffolk County Championships of 2022. It is fantastic to be here at Crown Pools in Ipswich. Welcome to our spectators and swimmers. We are going to kick off straight away with the first event, which is event 301, the boys 10 and over 100 metre freestyle, and this is going to be swum in 10 heats, and this is the first heat. In lane 1 we have Dexter Winterburn from Team Ipswich. In lane 2 Rex Harrison from Stowmarket. In lane 3 Freddie Nichols from Leiston. In lane 4 Reese Watsham from St Felix. In 5 Jacob Wild from Newmarket. In 6 Finley Miller from Felixstowe. And in 7 Diggory Davis from Debenham. So just taking an early lead is lane 6. And they are going to come in and turn first, so that is Finley Miller. And really close with all of the other swimmers in a line. And it is still lane 6, Finley Miller. He is going to come into his final turn. And just behind him, I think we have lane 2. It's a really close race between lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5, but stretching out his lead is Finley Miller. In lane 6 from Felixstowe, and he comes into touch first, just behind Reese Watterson from St Felix and Jacob Wild from Newmarket. Well done, boys. We are on to heat 2 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1, we have James Whitaker from Team Waveney. In lane 2, Attila Moses, Team Ipswich. In lane 3, Jude Mason from Stowmarket. In 4, Finley Blagg, Stowmarket. In 6, Alexander Gaydon from Team Ipswich. In 7, Janos Sepli from Team Ipswich. And in 8, Jake Backle from Stowmarket. So after the first turn, we have got lanes 6 just leading in front of lane 7. And lane 6 is going to come in and turn first. And that is Alexander. He is closely followed by Janos. And lane 3 is having a good second half. That's Jude Mason. So coming into the final turn at 75 metres, it is lane 6. Closely followed by lane 7 and lane 3. And Alexander has led the whole race, and he comes in first, and he touches first in 1:09. Closely followed by Yanis in lane 7 and Jude Mason in 3. So we are on to heat 3 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1 we have Edison Lorejo from West Suffolk. In 2, Sam Jackson from Deben. In 3, Will Riley, Team Ipswich. In 4, Oscar Winterburn, Team Ipswich. In 5, Samuel Chamberlain, Team Ipswich. In 6, Hayden Hall from Deben. In 7, Isaac Robinson from the Newmarket. And in lane 8, Orlando Whiting from St Felix. So coming into the first half to turn first is lane 4, that's Oscar Winterburn. But really close behind, we've got lanes 1 and 2 fighting for the lead as well. That is Edison and Sam. And really close coming into the last turn. It is Oscar who turns first. And we've got Sam Jackson in 2, still followed by lane 1, that's Edison. But it looks like it's going to be lane 4, that's Oscar Winterburn from Team Ipswich coming first. In lane 2, Sam Jackson from Deben, and in 3, Edison Lorejo in lane 1. We are on to heat 4 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 2, we have Evan Aldridge from St Felix. In 3, Corey Huckstep from West Suffolk. In 4, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney. In 5, Jude Gunner from St Felix. In 6, Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich. In 7, Jamie Pennington, Team Ipswich. And in lane 8, Matthew Foster from Leiston. So this looks like a really close heat coming into the halfway mark. It looks just like it's lane 4, closely followed by 5. So that is Daniel Turner, followed by Jude Gunner. And as they head into the wall for the final time, it's still lane 4, closely followed by lanes 2 and lanes 5. That's Evan and Jude. But still just ahead is Daniel Turner. He's been chased down by Jude Gunner in lane 5. Just coming into the flags and onto the wall, and it is Daniel Turner from lane 4 from Team Waveney, just ahead of Jude Gunner from St Felix. On to heat 5 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1, we have Rufus Carr from St Felix. In 2, Ben Butcher, West Suffolk. In 3, Thomas Spellman from Stowmarket. In 4, Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich. In 5, Samuel Black, Stowmarket. In 6, Ben Every from St Felix. In 7, Charlie McKinnon, St Felix. And in 8, Aidan McKinney, West Suffolk. So this looks like a really close heat, lots coming into the wall at the same time. Just getting the touch first at the halfway mark is lane 4, that's Harry Alexander from Team Ipswich. But reaching out, we have got lane 1 having a really good length. Coming into the last turn. And lane 7 looks to be going well, and lane 4 just coming into the flags, and it is going to be lane 4, that is Harry Alexander from Team Ipswich, just ahead of Charlie McKinnon from St Felix. On to heat 6 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1, we have Ryan Crouch from Team Ipswich. In 2, Noah Mann from Newmarket. In 3, Finley Blake, Team Ipswich. In 4, Jonas McGonigal from Newmarket. In 5, Raven Dodsworth, Newmarket. In 6, Charlie Payne, Newmarket. In 7, Daniel Pike from Deben. And in 8, Ben Howlett from Team Ipswich. So just coming into the wall first, really close between lanes 4 and 5. It's just 5 who turns first, that's Raven in front of Joseph. So watch lanes 3, 4 and 5 in the middle coming into the last turn of the 100. And just ahead at the moment is lane 5. And we've got lane 7 and lane 4 really close, and it is lane 4 that gets the touch first. That is Joseph McConigal from Newmarket, just ahead of his teammate Raven Dodsworth. We are on to heat 7 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1 we have Jack Osborne from Deben. 2 is Patch Robinson, Team Ipswich. 3, Harrison Holmes, Team Waveney. 4, Harvey Hall from Deben. In 5, Nathan Birchenhow from St Felix. In 6, Cornelius Verdonk from Newmarket. In 7, August Stevens from Newmarket. And in 8, Ashton Redhead from Team Ipswich. And just coming into turn first is lane 6. That is Cornelius from Newmarket. But a really close race and a good turn from lane 4. Difficult to call at this point. Maybe turning first is lane 4. And a good turn from lane 6. It is lane 4 and lane 6 coming into the wall first. Really close, and getting the touch first is lane 4. That is Harvey Hall, followed by Cornelius Verdonk. We are on to heat 8 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. Then in lane 1 we have Alex Harrop from Team Ipswich. In 2, Robbie Brindley from West Suffolk. In 3, Jake Thomas Mansfield, West Suffolk. In 4, Jordan Catchpole, Team Waveney. In 5, Miles Turner, West Suffolk. 6 is Joseph Kenny, St Felix. 7, Zach Baldwin from Newmarket. And in 8, Matthew Debenham from Team Ipswich. And turning first is lane 4, closely followed by lane 3. Lane 2 having a good turn. These two are neck and neck coming into the final turn of the 100 metres. Going to be too close to call at the moment. But a good turn from lane 4 and lane 6. And coming in to touch first is lane 4, that is Jordan Catchpole from Team Waveney. We are on to heat 9 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1 we have Luca Page from West Suffolk. In 2, Lewis Chapman from Stowmarket. In 3, Jack Pallant from Team Waveney. In 4, William Ellard from St Felix. In 5 is Sam Perkins from Team Ipswich. In 6, Joseph Baby from Newmarket. In 7, Joe Flowers from St Felix. And in lane 8, Matthew Brown from Stowmarket. Really tight turn between lanes 4 and 6 going into the final 50 metres of this 100 metre freestyle. And we have got lanes 3 and 4 neck and neck coming into the wall for the final time. And lane 6 had a good turn. Coming into the flags, it's lane 6 just ahead of lane 4 at the moment. Who's going to come in and get the touch? It is lane 6, closely followed by 4. We are on to heat 10 of the boys 100 metre freestyle. In lane 1 we have Joe Carr from St Felix. In 2, Archie Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 3, Marin de Villiard from St Felix. In 4, Matthew Baker, West Suffolk. In 5, Thomas Page from West Suffolk. In 6, Harry Saunders from Newmarket. In lane 7, Daniel Clayton from Team Ipswich. And 8, Connor Houston from Deben. So coming into the wall at the halfway mark, lanes 2, 3 and 4 are really close. Very difficult to call at the moment, going into the final turn of the 100 metre freestyle. So just taking a small lead is lane 4, coming into the flags, either side fighting behind him. And it is lane 4, that is Matthew Baker, followed by Marin de Villiard in lane 3.
So we're going to be moving on to event number 302, the girls 10 years and over 100 metre IM.
So it looks like we are ready for event 302, the girls 10 years and over, 100 metre IM, heat number 1. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 1. In lane number 1, we've got Lola Rose Curtin. In lane 2, it's Amelia Armstrong. Lane 3, Lilith Alti. Lane number 4, it's Rebecca Luckett. Lane number 5, Isla Coakley. Lane number 6, Olivia Swallow. And in lane number 7, it's Erin Stewart. And on the first turn in backstroke, it's Rebecca in lane number 4, who's turning just ahead of lane number 3. We'll move into the all-important breaststroke leg. Everything from lane number 2 to lane number 5 going neck and neck. It's a great first 25 metres of breaststroke from Amelia in lane number 2. She turns just ahead. But it's Erin in lane number 5. Enters the red zone, takes the heat just ahead of lane number 3. Ready for heat number 2, over to you, referee. Away we go with heat number 2. In lane 1, it's Poppy Moore from West Suffolk. Lane number 2, it's India Clement from West Suffolk. In lane number 3, it's Maisley Jacket from Felixstowe. In lane number 4, it's Nina Allen from Newmarket. Lane number 5 is Erin Wright from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Izzy Gibbard from Team Ipswich. Lane 7 is Casey Hopwell Campion from Newmarket. In lane number 8, it's Sophie Knight from Hadley. We're coming in to complete the backstroke. It looks like it is lane number 4, Nina Allen from Newmarket. Just moving into the breaststroke leg first, just ahead of India Clement from West Suffolk in lane number 2. But it's Nina in lane number 4 from Newmarket who looks to just pick the pack as she turns into the final 25. Into the free she goes. Being quickly pursued there by India in lane number 2, who's looking to come back strong on Nina in lane 4. But it's Nina in lane 4 who's going to go into the red zone first. She spots the finish and takes the heat. A great swim there from Nina from Newmarket in lane number 4. Okay. As we move briskly on to heat number 3, it's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 3. In lane number 1, it's Emily Sinclair from West Suffolk. In lane number 2, it's Alison Coleman from Newmarket. In lane number 3, it's Selena Green from St Felix. Lane number 4 is Charlotte Kelly from Team Ipswich. Lane number 5, Lauren Smith from Team Waveney. In lane number 6, it's Nicole Pedelti from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7, it's Samantha Martellino from Newmarket. And in lane number 8, it's Brooke Coping from West Suffolk. And coming in to complete the first 25 of breaststroke, it's neck and neck from lanes 2, 4 and 3 and 1. A close first 25, and off they march into the breaststroke. It's still anything from lane number 1 to lane number 4. But lane number 6, Nicole looking to come back at the leading pack in the lanes closest to us here. And still neck and neck as they turn into the final 25s of 3. It's anyone's race at the moment. Lane number 4, Charlotte Kelly, just maybe stealing half a yard on the rest of the pack. But lane 3, it looks like it's lane number 3, Selena Green from St Felix, who takes the heat. Great swimming, girls. Stepping on to heat number 4, it's over to you, referee. In lane number 1, it's Miley Wilson Mansfield from Newmarket. Lane number 2, Francesca Barber from Stowmarket. Lane number 3 is Ella Deaton from Newmarket. Lane number 4, Lily Steele from Team Ipswich. Lane number 5 is Sophie Roberts from Team Ipswich. Lane 6, Eva Howlett from Team Waveney. Lane number 7 is Amy Burgess from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8, Grace Mutton from Team Ipswich. As they come in to complete the backstroke section, it is lane number 5, Sophie Roberts from Team Ipswich, stealing the march on the rest of the pack into her breaststroke stride, just ahead of lane number 4, her teammate Sophie Roberts, Lily Steele, sorry. With Sophie turning just ahead of her teammate there in lane 5 from lane number 4 into the final 25. This is a real sprint. Lane number 3 coming back into contention. Ellie Deaton from Newmarket, 3 of them neck and neck into the red zone. Who's going to take it? It is lane number 4. Lily Steele takes that for Team Ipswich just ahead. Great racing, girls. And we're off to heat number 5. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 5. In lane number 1, it's Jamelia Lashmer from Team Ipswich. Lane number 2 is Rosie Romanis from Team Ipswich. Lane number 3, Evie Armstrong, Team Ipswich. Lane 4 is Kira Broad from West Suffolk. Lane 5, Bethany Crawley from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Amelia Johnson from St Felix. In lane number 7, Erin Barber from Newmarket. In lane number 8, it's Erin Utteridge from Team Ipswich. And after the breaststroke leg, there's a great first leg there from lane number 1. Julia Lashmar moving into the breaststroke. And as they turn there is the St Felix swimmer in lane number 6. Turning just ahead, it's got to hold on here. It's going to be a strong 25 as the pack look to chase it down. It's a great swim there from lane number 4. Has she got enough to come back? Who's going to take this one? It is lane number 4, Kira Broad from West Suffolk. And away we go to heat number 6. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 6. In lane number 1, it's Amelia Saunders from Leiston. In lane number 2, it's Adriana Roqueja from Newmarket. Lane number 6 is Gigi Gerard from Team Ipswich. In lane 4, it's Chloe Knight from Hadley. In lane number 5, it's Rebecca Brown from Stowmarket. And in lane number 8, it's Emily Knight from Hadley. And it's a great start there from Amelia Knight in lane number 8, the Hadley swimmer. But it looks to be lane 4, Chloe Knight from Hadley turning just ahead of her teammate in lane number 8. A fantastic turn there from the Newmarket swimmer in lane number 2. It is Arija in lane number 2 turning first into the freestyle. But it was another great turn there in lane number 4 from Chloe Knight. She's got to hold on now as she comes into the red zone. Can she hold on here? 1 metre to go. She holds on brilliantly. Great swimming, girls. It's Chloe Knight takes that in lane number 4. And away we are to heat number 7. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 7. In lane number 1, it's Megan Barker from West Suffolk. Lane 2 is Darcy Gladwell from Team Ipswich. In lane number 3, it's Laura Alexandra High from Team Ipswich. In lane number 4, it's Elizabeth Wright from West Suffolk. Lane number 5 is Lauren Balfour from St Felix. And in lane number 6 is Chloe Armstrong from Team Ipswich. Lane 7 is Eloise Perry from West Suffolk. And in lane number 8 is Hannah McNicholas from Devon. And after the backstroke, it is Lauren Balfour in lane number 5, the St Felix swimmer just ahead of the rest of the pack. But a great turn there from Elizabeth Wright from West Suffolk in lane number 4. And it's those two just stealing a march at the moment. At lane 4, Elizabeth just pulling away here. She's going to turn first into the final 25 of 3. Just ahead of the rest of the pack. Good turn there also in lane number 3. From Team Ipswich, but it's lane 4, Elizabeth, into the red zone. She spots her finish. She's going to take this heat number 7. And away to heat number 8, it's over to you, referee. You are? Okay, don't worry, I'll do. And away we go in the heat number 8. It's Clementine Lovell from Team Ipswich in lane number 1. In lane number 2, it's Georgina Stokes from Newmarket. In lane number 3, it's Connie Davies from Debenham. In lane number 4, it is Isabel Barber from Stowmarket. Lane number 5 is Romley Marks from Newmarket. Lane 6 is Laura Stellham from St Felix. And in lane number 8, it's Abigail Crawley from Team Ipswich. And it looks like Abigail in lane number 8. But it's lane number 3 turning just ahead. That's Connie Davis. Into the 25 metres of breaststroke. There's a fairly straight line across all the swimmers. This is going to be an important 25 as they turn home. Seeing who's turning forward, I think it's still Connie in lane number 3, just turning ahead of the pack, but a wonderful turn there in lane 1 from Clementine Lovell. She's into the final 15 minutes of her free. It looks like she's going to take it just ahead of lane 8. It is, it's Clementine Lovell for Team Ipswich in lane number 1. Great swimming, girls, great racing. So just a quick disqualification report to announce event number 302, heat number 5, lane number 6. And event 302, heat number 2, lane number 7. And we are off to heat number 9. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 1. In lane number 1, it's Ellen Duffield from Team Ipswich. Lane 2 is Emily Cutting from West Suffolk. Lane 3 is Holly Driver from St Felix. In lane number 4, it's Caitlin McNichols from Deben. In lane number 6 is Freya Hardwood from St Felix. Lane 7 is Lucy Hutchinson from West Suffolk. And in lane number 8, it's Maddie Latimer Hicks from St Felix. And it could be lane 8 turning first. It's lane 2 ahead of lane 8. So Charlotte Sanford turning, sorry, it's Emily Cutting from West Suffolk turning first. And it was a neck and neck turn there, but it looks like Maddie Latimer Hicks in lane number 8. Just ahead of the chasing back here. Maddie's going to the red zone first. The St Felix swimmer in lane 8. She's going to take this ahead of lane number 1 and lane number 3. Great racing, girls. And we're off to the final heat, heat number 10. It is over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 10. In lane number 1, it's Helena Hall from Deben. Lane 2 is Charlotte Sanford from St Felix. Lane 3 is Matilda Bogle from Team Ipswich. Lane 4, Natalie Sanford from St Felix. In lane number 5 is Charlotte White from West Suffolk. Lane number 6 is Beth Young from Team Ipswich. Lane 7 is Keris Williams from West Suffolk. And in lane 8, it's Ellie Bearwood from St Felix. And a very tight finish of the backstroke there. It looks like it is. It's lane 4. It's Natalie Sanford, the St Felix swimmer. Just turning into the breaststroke leg ahead of the pack. But it's lane 5. Charlotte White making all the progress. The West Suffolk swimmer chasing the St Felix swimmer down in lane number 4. And in lane 6 there is a great final 15 from Beth Young. She's going to lead the chase for home. Pursued here by the West Suffolk swimmer, Charlotte White in lane number 5. It looks like Charlotte White's going to take us ahead of the chasing pack. It is Charlotte White, West Suffolk, lane 5. Cracking finish, great racing. Well done, girls.
We are now on to event 303, which is the boys 10 and over 50 metre butterfly. This will be swum in 10 heats. So in lane 3 we have Dylan Lamble from Stowmarket, in 4 Byron Miller from Hadley, in 5 Dexter Winterburn from Team Ipswich, in lane 6 Tom Barber from Team Waveney, and in lane 7 Finley Miller from Felixstowe. So we are going to start announcing the finalists of the boys 100 metre freestyle over the next couple of heats. So keep your ears open. So coming into the final few metres in lane 4 is Byron Miller in the white cap, closely followed by lane 6, which is Tom Barber. We are on to heat 2 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 we have Diggory Davis from Deben, in 2 James Vellacott, Team Ipswich, in 3 Jacob Wild from Newmarket, in 4 Jake Backer from Stowmarket, in 5 Oliver Butt from Deben, in 6 Rhys Watcham from St Felix, in 7 Lewis Palmer from Suffolk, West Suffolk, and Rex Harrison from Stowmarket in 8. So the finalists of the 10-11 age group for the 100 boys free is Dexter Winterburn, Team Ipswich, Jacob Wild from Newmarket, Finley Miller, Felixstowe, Yanis Sepley from Team Ipswich, Jake Backer from Stowmarket, Rhys Wattersham from St Felix, Rex Harrison from Stowmarket, and Diggory Davis from Deben, and the reserve is Freddie Nichols from Leiston. So coming in first we have lane 4, which was Jake Backer from Stowmarket. Great swim, boys. We are on to heat 3 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 we have Tom Phillips, West Suffolk, 2 is Toby Glenister from St Felix, 3 Charlie Rugger from Team Ipswich, 5 Finley Blagg from Stowmarket, 6 Hayden Hall from Deben, 7 George Everett from West Suffolk, and 8 Team Waveney. We've got James Whittaker swimming. The finalists for the 12 age group for the boys 100 metre freestyle is Attila Moses from Team Ipswich, Orlando Whiting from St Felix, Hayden Hall from Deben, Alexander Gaden from Team Ipswich, and James Whittaker from Team Waveney. And coming in first, we have George Everett from West Suffolk in lane 7. And we are on to heat 4 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, we have Orlando Whitings from St Felix. In 2, Sam Jackson from Deben. In 3, Rufus Carr, St Felix. In 5, Sandal Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 6, Will Riley, Team Ipswich. In 7, Isaac Robinson from Newmarket. And in 8, William Jones from Team Ipswich. Coming in first is lane 3, that is Rufus Carr from St Felix. On to heat 5 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, we have Evan Aldridge, St Felix. In 2, Edison Larejo from West Suffolk. In 3, Alex Alexander, Team Ipswich. In 4, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney. In 5, Samuel Black from Stowmarket. In 6, Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich. And in lane 8, Max Nichols from Leiston. So coming in close to the rear, 4 and 5, who's going to get the touch? It is Daniel Turner from Team Waveney, just in front of Samuel Black, Stowmarket. We are on to heat 6 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, Ben Howlett from Team Ipswich. In 2, Ben Every from St Felix. In 3, Samuel Tolput from Deben. In 4, Noah Mann, Newmarket. In 5, Ben Butcher, West Suffolk. In 6, Raven Dodsworth, Newmarket. In 7, Jude Gunner, St Felix. And in 8, Oscar Winterburn, Team Ipswich. So just out in head maybe is lane 6, closely followed by lane 3. Who's going to get the touch? It is lane 3. That is Samuel Tolput from Deben. We are on to heat 7 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, we have Daniel Pike from Deben. In 2, Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich. In 3, Nathan Birkenhow from St Felix. In 4, August Stevens from Newmarket. In 5, Alex Harrop, Team Ipswich. In 6, Finney Blake, Team Ipswich. In 7, Joe Flowers from St Felix. And in 8, Charlie Payne from Newmarket. So really close. Coming into the wall is lane 4, and he just gets the touch. That is August Stevens from Newmarket, closely followed by lane 5, Alex Harrop. So I'm just going to read out the age 13 finalists for the boys 100 metre freestyle. We have Jude Mason from Stowmarket, Will Riley, Team Ipswich, Edison Arajo from West Suffolk, Jude Gunner, St Felix, Sam Jackson from Deben, Sonia Chamberlain from West Suffolk, Isaac Robinson from Newmarket, and Finley Blagg from Stowmarket. We are on to heat 8 of the boys 100 metre butterfly, 50 metre butterfly. Lane 1 is Benjamin Winterburn from Stowmarket. In 2, Harrison Holmes, Team Waveney. In 3, Robbie Bindley, West Suffolk. In 4, Matthew Baker, West Suffolk. In 5, Joseph Kenny, St Felix. In 6, Luca Page, West Suffolk. In 7, Daniel Clayton, Team Ipswich, and William Handley in lane 8 from Stowmarket. Really close, those middle lanes, 4 and 5, and it is just 4 that comes in first. That is Matthew Baker from West Suffolk. Now moving on to heat 9 of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, Matthew Brown, Stowmarket. In 2, Miles Turner, West Suffolk. In 3, Elliot Cook, Team Ipswich. In 4, Thomas Page, West Suffolk. In 5, William Ellard, St Felix. In 6, Archie Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 7, Matthew Debenham, Team Ipswich. And in 8, Joe Carr from St Felix. And coming into the wall just ahead is lane 4, and that is Thomas Page from West Suffolk. So this is the 10th and final heat of the boys 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1, Zach Baldwin, Newmarket. In 2, Harvey Hall, Deben. In 3, Lewis Chapman, Stowmarket. In 4, Jake Thomas Mansfield, West Suffolk. In 5, Joseph Baby, Newmarket. In 6, Jack Pallant, Team Waveney. In 7, Marin de Villiard, St Felix. And in lane 8, Jack Osborne from Deben. And this is a really tight finish. Coming into the wall is lane 4, that is Jake Thomas Mansfield from West Suffolk. So the 14-year-old age group for the boys 100 metre freestyle finalists are Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich, Oscar Winterburn, Team Ipswich, Rufus Carr, St Felix, Alex Harrop, Team Ipswich, Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich, Ben Every, St Felix, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney, and Corey Huckstep, West Suffolk, with the reserve finalists Evan Aldridge and Jamie Pennington.
And we are going away to event number 304, the girls 10 years and over 50 metre freestyle. Heat number 1, over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 1. In lane number 2, it's Olivia Dietz from Hadley. In lane number 3, it's Daisy Hills from St Felix. In lane number 4, it's Lucy Phillips from Felixstowe. And in lane number 5, it's Elizabeth Kirk from Leiston. Lane number 6, Freya Willis from Leiston. And in lane number 7, it is Tess Berry from Felixstowe. And at the moment, it's a good race emerging from lane number 2, Olivia Dietz from lane number 3, Daisy Hills. Who's going to take it? It is lane number 2. Great swimming, girls.
I could feel the stair from here.
Well, if he's gone home, then so I think they need to be told upstairs, and then we can release the space to the.
So do I need to go and tell them?
Yeah, I think so. I'll make a note. So Corey's upstairs. He's not.
I'm not really looking this out for. Did Aidan McKenny make the 15-year-old time?
Aidan.
Away we go to heat number 2. It's over to you, referee. Away we go with heat number 2. In lane number 1 is Casey Hopwell, champion from Newmarket. In lane 2 it's Lola Rose Curtin from Team Waveney. In lane number 4 it is Amelia Rowe from West Suffolk. Lane 5 is Sophie Knight from Hadley. Lane 6 is Violet Freezer from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7 is Sila Cockley from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8 it is Gracie Reed from Team Waveney. And as they come back for the final 25, it is lane number 4 leading the pack, Amelia Rowe, just ahead of lane number 7, which is Isla Coakley from Team Ipswich. It's lane 4. It's Amelia Rowe from West Suffolk who takes it. Great swimming, girls. Off we go to heat number 3, over to you, referee. And away we are with heat number 3 of the girls, 10 years and over, 50-metre freestyle. In lane 1, it's Annabelle Knights from St Felix. Lane 2, India Clement from West Suffolk. Lane 3 is Emma Reed from Team Waveney. Lane 4, Erin Lawrence from Team Ipswich. Lane 5 is Annabelle Wan from Felixstowe. Lane 6, Lola Pugh from Team Ipswich. Lane 7 is Amelia Armstrong from Stowmarket. In lane number 8, it's Olivia Swallow from Team Ipswich. It's a great swim here from lane number 5, Annabelle Wan. Lane number 5, Annabelle Wan takes heat number 3. Great swimming, girls. There we go to heat number 4. Over to you, referee. Away we go in heat number 4. In lane number 1 is Poppy Moore from West Suffolk. Lane number 2 is Molly Jiggins from Newmarket. Lane number 4 is Brooke Coping from West Suffolk. Lane number 5 is Rebecca Luckett from Team Waveney. In lane number 6 is Ruby Pearson Farrow from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7 it's Sophie Elty from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8 it's Mila's Jacket from Felixstowe. Into the red zone we go. It's a competitive race, this one. A number of swimmers could take this, but it's going to be lane number 4. Brooke Coping from West Suffolk. Great racing, girls. And away we go to heat number 5. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 5. It's in lane 1, we've got Bo Waterhouse from Newmarket. Lane 2 is Evie Sinclair from Deben. Lane number 5 is Maggie Marshall, Team Ipswich. Lane number 3 is Maggie Marshall, Team Ipswich. Lane number 5 is Polly Ruddle from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Sophie Merton from Team Ipswich. In lane 7 it's Isabel McNicholas from Deben. And in lane number 8 is Freya May from Leiston. Competitive race again into the red zone. Number of swimmers could take this one. It's going to be lane number 3. It's Maggie Marshall from Team Ipswich who just takes that ahead of lane number 5, Polly Ruddle, also from Team Ipswich. Great racing, girls. And away we go to heat number 6. It's over to you, referee. Away we go with heat number 6. In lane number 1 is Goosey Renetti from Newmarket. In lane number 2 is Gracie Adamson from West Suffolk. Lane number 3 is Francesca Thompson from Team Waveney. Lane number 4 is Isabella Bryan from Team Ipswich. Lane 5 is Erin Wright from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Isabella Brinded from Leiston. In lane number 7 is Nina Allen from Newmarket. And in lane number 8 is Eden Benyon from Maidenhall. And again, a very competitive race here, neck to neck at the finish. It's going to be lane number 7. It's Nina from Newmarket taking that ahead of the chasing pack. Great racing, girls. And away we are to heat number 7. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 7. In lane number 1 is Ellie Payne from Newmarket. Lane number 2 is Samantha Martellino from Newmarket. Lane number 3 is Emily Sinclair from West Suffolk. Lane 4 is Fanila Willis from Hadley. Lane number 5 is Charlotte Catchpole from Leyston. Lane number 6 is Bill Harrison from Stowmarket. Lane number 7 is Ella Denham from Hadley. And in lane number 8 is Izzy Gebhard from Team Ipswich. A great race this one. It looks like it's going to be lane number 4 who takes this. It is lane number 4, Finola Willis from Hadley. Great swimming, girls. And off we go to heat number 8. It's over to you, referee. And off we go with heat number 8. In lane 1 it's Emily Turner from St Felix. Lane 2 is Emma Lovegroves from Maidenhall. Lane number 3 is Olivia Shersby from Newmarket. Lane number 4 is Sanderson Coleman from Newmarket. Lane number 5 is Isla Dugdale from Newmarket. Lane number 6 is Mia Thompson from Team Waveney. In lane number 7 it's Esme Child from Maidenhall. And in lane number 8 it's Ellie Norton from Felix. As they move, swimmers moving into the red zone here. It looks like it's going to be lane number 3. It is lane number 3. It's Lily Hills from St Felix. Sorry, it's Olivia Shesbury from Newmarket taking that heat number 8. And away we go to heat number 9. It's over to you, referee. You look up. And away we go with heat number 9. In lane number 2, it's Layla Downland from Leyston. In lane number 3, it's Lily Hills from St Felix. Lane 4, Ella Deaton from Newmarket. In lane number 5, it's Nicole Pedlerty from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Erin Danis from Stowmarket. Lane number 7 is Gracie Mutton from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8 is Charlotte Creasy from West Suffolk. And it is the West Suffolk swimmer in lane number 8 who's leading this pack, but a strong finish here in the middle lanes. It's actually, it's lane number 8. Charlotte Creasy takes this for West Suffolk. Great swimming, girls. Off we are to heat number 10. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 10. In lane number 1, it's Amelia Lewis from Team Ipswich. In lane number 2 is Francesca Barber from Stowmarket. Lane 3 is Grace Ellis from Newmarket. Lane 4 is Isabella Mallon from Newmarket. Lane 5 is Selena Green from St Felix. Lane 6 is Lily Steele from Team Ipswich. In lane 7 is Charlotte Kelly from Team Ipswich. In lane number 8 is Nicole Taylor from St Felix. And a strong swim here in lane number 1 from Amelia Lewis from Team Ipswich. She's going to take the heat ahead of lane number 6, ahead of Lily Steele. Great swimming, girls. And we're off to heat number 11. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 11. In lane number 1, it's Emma Arnold from Hadley. In lane number 3, it's Georgie Lanford from Leyson. Lane number 4, it's Lily Brandett from Newmarket. Lane 5 is Imogen Bull from Team Waveney. Lane number 6, Iona Tate from Deben. And lane number 7, it's Annabelle Nichols from Leyston. In lane number 8, it's Lauren Smith from Team Waveney. And at the moment, it's a swimmer in lane number 6, Iona Tate, being chased hard here into the final red zone. It's lane number 4, Lily Brandett from Newmarket, who takes the heat just ahead of lane 6, Iona Tate. Great swimming, girls, great racing. As we are off to heat number 12, it's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 12. In lane number 1, it's Isabel Whittaker from Team Waveney. In lane number 2 is Mel Motts from Hadley. In lane number 3 is Georgia Dedman from Hadley. In lane number 4 is Sophie Roberts from Team Ipswich. Lane 5 is Erin Barber from Newmarket. Lane 6 is Jamila Lashmar from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7 it's Anna Flowers from Leyson. Lane number 8, Florence Davis from Deben. As the swimmers approach the red zone, it's a strong race here from lane number 7. Who's going to take this? It is lane number 7, Anna Flowers from Leyston, in a very close race there. Great racing, girls. And we are off to heat number 13. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 13 of the girls 50-metre freestyle. In lane number 1 is Darcy Clark from Stowmarket. Lane 2, Erin Upridge from Team Ipswich. Lane number 3 is Kira Broad from West Suffolk. Lane 4 is Florence Talbot from Newmarket. Lane 5, Clementine Lovell from Team Ipswich. In lane 6 is Katie Gilbert from West Suffolk. In lane 7 is Mary Richardson from Stowmarket. And in lane number 8, Eva Howlett from Team Waveney. And a neck-and-neck race here is number 8, lane number 8 is actually lane number 3 who takes us, Kira Broad from West Suffolk, in a very close race. Great racing swimmers. And off we go to heat number 14. Over to you, referee. And we're underway with heat number 14. In lane number 1 is Martha Hipp from Stowmarket. Lane 2 is Phoebe Harper Davis from West Suffolk. In lane number 3 it's Megan Barker from West Suffolk. And in lane number 4 is Sergeant Renchard from Newmarket. Lane number 5 is Sophie Owen from Leyston. Lane 6 is Eloise Perry from West Suffolk. Lane 7, Chloe Knight from Hadley. And in lane number 8 is A.V. Kinnett from Newmarket. And it's going to be lane number 4, Adam from Newmarket, who takes that in a time of 29:56. And we're off to heat number 15. Over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 15. In lane number 1 is Madeline Paul from Leyston in lane number 2, it's Miley Wilson Mansfield from Newmarket. Lane number 3 is Katie Davey from Newmarket. Lane number 4, Lilia Clarkson from St Felix. Lane number 5 is Rosa Romanis from Team Ipswich. Lane 6, Amelia Johnson from St Felix. Lane 7, Emma Quinton from Deben. And in lane number 8, Amy Burgess from Team Ipswich. And as I look up from the sheet, a number of schools could say this is going to be lane number 3. It's Katie Davey from Newmarket ahead of the pack. So, one to listen out for. We've got a slight change to event 311, the boys 100 metre freestyle final. So, we need to call up Evan Aldridge into that final. So that's Evan Aldridge being called up into the boys 14-year-old age group final. Then we've got the event number 312, the boys 10 years and over 100 metre freestyle final, the 15-year-old age group. Charlie McKinnon from St Felix, Norman Mann from Newmarket, Ashton Redhead from Team Ipswich, Nathan Birchner from St Felix, Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich, Jack Osborne from Deben, Ben Howlett from Team Ipswich, and Charlie Payne from Newmarket. And the reserves are Samuel Black from Stowmarket and Thomas Spellman from Stowmarket. And in the 16-year-olds 100 metre freestyle final, it's August Stevens from Newmarket, Luca Page from West Suffolk, Archie Chamberlain from West Suffolk, Matthew Baker from West Suffolk, William Ellard from St Felix, Daniel Clayton from Team Ipswich, Joe Flowers from St Felix, Joseph McGogley from Newmarket, and the reservists are Raven Dodsworth and Finley Blake. So that was the boys' 16-year-old age group.
I've just got one more to do for that one.
And the last one for the final for the boys 100 metre freestyle 17-year-old age group, Miles Turner from West Suffolk, Jack Pallant from Team Waveney, Joseph Davey from Newmarket, Marin de Villiard from St Felix, Jordan Catchpole from Team Waveney, Jake Thomas Manfield from West Suffolk, Thomas Page from West Suffolk, Joseph Kenny from St Felix, and the reservists are Robbie Brindley from West Suffolk and Sam Perkins from Team Ipswich. And just one disqualification to announce event 304, heat number 14, lane number 3. And we are off to heat number 16. Over to you, referee. That's all I've got. And away we go with heat number 16. In lane number 1 is Bethany Crawley from Team Ipswich. Lane 2 is Jersey Holmes from Team Ipswich. From Team Waveney, lane number 3 is Gigi Hillard from Team Ipswich. Lane number 4 is Phoebe Mallon from Newmarket. Lane number 5 is Kira Turner from Team Waveney. Lane number 6 is Annette Moloney from Hadley. In lane number 7 is Maya Osborne from Hadley. And in lane number 8 is Katie Stebbings from Stowmarket. As the swimmers approach the red zone, this is anyone's race. Who's going to touch out? It's going to be lane number 6, Annette from Hadley. Great swimming, girls. Great racing. And we're wandering off to heat number 17. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 17. In lane number 1 it's Ella Houston from Deben. In lane number 2 it's Elsie Cooley from West Suffolk. Lane number 3 is Emily Cutting from West Suffolk. Lane number 4 Evie Armstrong, Team Ipswich. Lane number 5 Rebecca Brown from Stowmarket. Lane number 6 is Laura Alexander High from Team Ipswich. Lane number 7 is Amelia Saunders from Leyston. And lane number 8 it's Emily Knight from Hadley. And as I raise my head, it's Any swimmer from 1 to 8 who could take this is going to be lane number 7. It's Amelia Saunders from Leiston taking heat number 17. And away we go to heat number 18. Over to you, referee. As the swimmers hit the water in heat number 18, in lane number 1, it's Imogen Gotch from West Suffolk. Lane 2 is Sophie Quinton Deben. Lane 3 is Chloe Armstrong, Team Ipswich. Lane 4 is Beatrice Gibbs from Newmarket. Lane 5 is Amelia Crabb from Team Ipswich. In lane number 6 is Laura Stellan from St Felix. In lane number 7 is Ellie Catchpole from Leiston. Lane number 8 is Isabel Thomas from Newmarket. And entering into the red zone, spotting the finish hard. Again, a number of swimmers could take this. It's going to be lane number 7, Georgie Stokes from Newmarket ahead of the pack. Sorry, lane number 7, Ellie Catchpole from Leiston ahead of the pack. And we're off to heat number 19. It's over to you, referee. And off we go with heat number 19. In lane number 1, it's Natalie Taylor from St Felix. Lane number 2 is Elizabeth Wright from West Suffolk. Lane number 3 is Charlotte Sanford from St Felix. Lane 4 is Holly Driver from St Felix. Lane number 6 is Lauren Balfour from St Felix. Lane number 7 is Georgina Stokes from Newmarket. And in lane number 8, it's Amber Ridgen from Leiston. And a tight bit of racing here again. Lane number 6 looks like they might take us ahead of the pack. It's actually one, it's Natalie Taylor from St Felix. And away to heat number 20, it's over to you, referee. And away we go with heat number 20. In lane number 1, it's Madeline Latimer Hicks from St Felix. Lane 2 is Sophie Pennington from Team Ipswich. In lane number 3 is Lucy Hutchinson from West Suffolk. In lane 4 is Kirst Rose Bunn from Team Ipswich. In lane 5 is Freya Harwood from St Felix. Lane 6 is Darcy Gladwell from Team Ipswich. Lane 7 is Esme Springham from Deben. And in lane number 8 it's Nonna Toley from St Felix. And it's a quick bit of racing here. It's going to be lane number 4. It's Kirst Rose Bunn from Team Ipswich, taking that in a time of 27.19. And we are rattling off to heat number 21. It's over to you, referee. And away we go with the heat number 21 of this girls 50 metre freestyle. In lane 1 it's Isabel Barber Stonemark. In lane 2 is Ellen Duffield from Team Ipswich. In lane 3 is Keris Williams from West Suffolk. Lane 4 is Matilda Bogle from Team Ipswich. Lane 5 is Connie Davis from Deben. Lane number 6 is Beth Young from Team Ipswich. Lane 7, Kathleen McNicholas from Deben. And in lane number 8, Anna Alexandra from Team Wavy. Into the red zone we go. It is Matilda Bogle from Team Ipswich who takes heat number 21 in a time of 27.46. Great swimming. And off to the final heat of the girls 50 metre freestyle. It's heat number 22. It's over to you, referee. And off we go in heat number 22, the final heat of this girls' 50-metre freestyle. In lane number 1, it's Ellie Bearwood, St Felix. Lane 2, Sophie Downing from Team Ipswich. Lane 3 is Abigail Crawley from Team Ipswich. Lane number 4, Natalie Sanford, St Felix. Lane 5, Rosie Brooks, St Felix. Lane number 6, Helena Hall, Deben. Romley Marks in lane number 7 for Newmarket, and Hannah McNeils in lane number 8 from Deben. Into the red zone we go. Who's going to touch first? It's going to be lane number 4, Natalie Sanford from St Felix, taking it in a time of 27 seconds. A great piece of swimming, a great bit of racing from the girls there. So just a reminder to the swimmers, we have a one-way system, which you should all know about. If you see the beginning of the race starting, please do not carry on walking past the starters. Just wait before the commentary desk and they'll let you go past after the race has started.
We are on to event 305, that's the boys 10 and over, 200 metre breaststroke. This is going to be swum in 7 heats, and this is going to be a heat declared winner event. So in this first heat, in lane 3 we have Kyron Williams from Team Ipswich. In lane 4, Rex Harrison from Stowmarket, and in lane 5, Dylan Lamble, also from Stowmarket. So I'm going to announce the boys 50 metre butterfly finals. For the age 10 and 11 age group, we have Lewis Palmer, Finley Miller, so that's Lewis from West Suffolk, Finley from Felixstowe. We have James Velicott from Team Ipswich, Jake Backle from Stowmarket, Byron Miller from Hadley, Tom Barber from Team Waveney, Diggory Davis from Deben, and Rex Harrison from Stowmarket. And the reserve finalists are Jacob Wild from Newmarket and Dexter Winterburn from Team Ipswich. For this event, we are asking for withdrawals by 5:40 p.m. For the 12-year age group finals, we have Oliver Butt from Deben, Orlando Whiting from St Felix, we have Hayden Hall from Deben, and James Whittaker from Team Waveney. In the 13-year-old 50 butterfly final, we have Isaac Robinson, Newmarket, Will Riley, Team Ipswich, Samuel Chamberlain from West Suffolk, Jude Gunner, St Felix, Edison Larejo from West Suffolk, Samuel Jackson from Deben, George Everett, West Suffolk, and Finley Blagg from Stowmarket. And the reserve finalists are Toby Glenister from St Felix and Charlie Ruddle from Team Ipswich. The age 14 finalists, we have Rufus Carr, St Felix, Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney, Alex Horup, Team Ipswich, Oscar Winterburn, Team Ipswich, Ben Every, St Felix, Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich, and Evan Aldridge from St Felix. And the reserve finalist is Max Nichols. The 15-year-old finalists are Ben Butcher from West Suffolk, Ben Howlett, Team Ipswich, Charlie Payne from Newmarket, Jack Osborne from Deben, Patch Robinson, Team Ipswich, Nathan Birkenhow from St Felix, Noah Mann from Newmarket, and Samuel Black from Stowmarket. 16-year-old finalists, Joe Flowers from St Felix, Daniel Clayton, Team Ipswich, Archie Chamberlain, West Suffolk, Matthew Baker, West Suffolk, William Ellard, St Felix, Luca Page, West Suffolk, August Stevens, Newmarket, and Daniel Pike from Deben. And reserve finalists are Samuel Tolput from Deben and Finley Blake from Team Ipswich. And finally, the 17-year-old finalists for the 50 butterfly are Joseph Kenny, St Felix, Marion de Villiard, St Felix, Joseph Bailey, Newmarket, Jake Thomas Mansfield, West Suffolk, Thomas Page, West Suffolk, Lewis Chapman, Stowmarket, Robert Bindley, West Suffolk, Elliot Cook, Team Ipswich, and the reserve finalist, Jack Pallant, Team Waveney, and Harvey Hall from Deben. And if I could just remind you that finalists should be withdrawn by 5:40 p.m, please. So finishing first, we have Kyron Williams in lane 3 from Team Ipswich, followed by Rex and Dylan. Well swum, boys. So we are moving on to Heat 2 of the boys' 200 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Heath Harrison from Stowmarket. In lane 2 Rhys Watcham from St Felix. In lane 3 Jake Battle, Stowmarket. In 4 Toby Glenister, St Felix. In 5 Dexter Winterburn, Team Ipswich. In 6 Richard Level from West Suffolk. And in 7 Tom Barber from Team Waveney. So we have the girls' skin finalists. So the first, number 1, we have Charlotte White from West Suffolk. We have Beth Young from Team Ipswich. Natalie Sanford from St Felix. Matilda Bogle, Team Ipswich. Keris Williams, West Suffolk. Madeline Latimer Hicks, St Felix. Ellie Burwood, St Felix. And Charlotte Sanford, St Felix. And the reserves are Helena Hall and Clementine Lovell. Helena from Deben and Clementine from Team Ipswich. So we have a disqualification to announce, which is event 305, Heat 1, lane 3, and that's a full stop. So going well in lane 4 is Toby Glenister from St Felix, and he's closely followed by lanes 6 and 7, so there's a bit of a battle there going on between Richard and Tom.
No, we've done the skins, but we haven't done the... Oh, we have done it.
We are also
So still out in front in lane 4 is Toby. So coming in to finish first is Toby Glenister from St Felix. And lane 6, that's Richard from West Suffolk. And in third place, Dexter Winterburn from Team Ipswich. We are on to heat 3 of the boys 200 breast. So in lane 1 we have Tom Phillips from West Suffolk. In 2 we've got Aidan Scott from St Felix. In 3 we have Logan Broadhurst from Team Ipswich. In lane 5 Alexander Gaydon, Team Ipswich. In 6 Janos Sepli from Team Ipswich. And in 7 Orlando Whiting from St Felix. And in lane 8 Hayden Hall from Deben. So just coming into the first 50, it looks like it's lane 8 that's going to turn first, or lane 8 and lane 2 very close together. So we've got Aidan in lane 2, and there's a bit of a battle going on already between Orlando in lane 7 and Hayden in lane 8. And it's all to play for this early in the race. So as we come in towards the halfway mark, it is still Aidan in lane 2 and Hayden Hall in lane 8. Still neck and neck. So these two swimmers out in front of the rest of the field. And still turning together. And a really good length from Orlando, who's now up onto the shoulder of Hayden. Just turning first, looks like lane 2 again. Now followed by Orlando in 7 and Hayden in 8. So pushing really hard for the last 50 now. And Aidan looks to be turning first for the last 50. And a great turn from Orlando. So Orlando in 7 and Aidan in 2. Really close coming into the wall, and who's going to get that touch? So it is Aidan in lane 2. That's Aidan Scott from St Felix, closely followed by Orlando Whiting, also from St Felix. Well done, boys. So we are on to the fourth heat of the boys 200 breaststroke. So in lane 2 we have Finley Blagg from Stowmarket, in lane 3 George Everett from West Suffolk, in 4 Nicholas Barber from Stowmarket, in 5 Ethan Thompson from Team Ipswich, in 6 Will Riley, Team Ipswich, in 7 we've got Thomas Williams from West Suffolk, and in 8 Jude Mason from Stowmarket. So looking close in the 3 centre lanes in 4, 5 and 6, just coming into turn first after the first 50. In lane 4 is Nicholas Barber, closely followed by Ethan Thompson in the blue hat for Team Ipswich, and lane 6 Will Riley, also from Team Ipswich, but lane 2 has had a good turn. But still out in front is Nicholas Barber in the black hats of Stowmarket. So Nick's just stretching away in lane 4 from the rest of the swimmers, just coming into the halfway point, and he's going to turn first. He's closely followed by Ethan Thompson in lane 5, turning second, and then we've got lanes 2 and 6 turning together. So swimmers working really hard. Nick is still out in front. He's being chased by Ethan Thompson in lane 5. Followed closely by Will Riley in their blue hats. Nicholas turns for the last 50. Followed by Ethan and Will Riley. So, turning for the last time, it is Nicholas Barber from Stowmarket, followed by Will Riley. And Nicholas coming into the wall, having led all of the way through to finish first for Stowmarket, closely followed by Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich, and Will Riley, also from Team Ipswich. Well done, boys. We've got disqualification to announce, which is event 305, heat number 3, and lane 3, which is a turn violation. We are moving on to heat 5 of the boys 200 breaststroke. So in lane 1 we have Ian Coakley from Team Ipswich, in lane 2 Samuel Everett from West Suffolk, in lane 3 Joseph Clough from Stowmarket, in lane 4 Ben Every from Felix, in 5 Tilo Ruffles Francis from Stowmarket, in 6 Oscar Winterburn Team Ipswich, In 7, Max Nichols from Leiston, and in lane 8, Alex Harrop from Team Ipswich. So, having had a first strong 50, it looks like Alex in lane 8 is turning first. He's closely followed by Ben Every from St Felix in lane 4. Got another disqualification to announce, so this is event 305, heat number 3, lane 7 for a turn violation. So Alex having a really strong first half of the race, out in lane 8. And he's going to turn first at the halfway point, and he's closely followed by Ben Every from St Felix. And there's a real battle for third between lanes 5 and 2 who turn together. So we're just going to start announcing the girls 50 freestyle finalists, which is event 315, the age 10 and 11 age group. We have Annabelle Wan from Felixstowe, Miley Jackie from Felixstowe, Izzy Gebhardt, Team Ipswich, Nina Allen, Newmarket, Poppy Moore, West Suffolk, Yolanthe Alty, Team Ipswich, Bo Waterhouse, Newmarket, and India Clement, West Suffolk. And the reserves are Casey Hopewell, Campion, Newmarket, and Annabelle Knights, St Felix. The age 12 finalists, we have Emily St Clair, West Suffolk, Aniston Coleman, Newmarket, Grace Mutton, Team Ipswich, Erin Barber, Newmarket, Lily Steele, Team Ipswich, Nicole Podolti, Team Ipswich, Charlotte Catchpole, Leiston, and Maggie Marshall, Team Ipswich. And the reservists for the age 12 are Isabella Bryan and Dusty Rajanati, Newmarket. And finishing first is lane 8, which is Alex, who has led for the race. And coming in second is Ben Every from Felixstowe, followed by Tilo Ruffles Francis from Stowmarket. We are on to heat 6 of the boys 200 breaststroke. In lane 1, Lewis Oliver from Newmarket. In 2, Charlie McKinnon from St Felixstowe. In 3, Thomas Spellman from Stowmarket. In 4, Thomas Deaton, Newmarket. In 5, Archie Chamberlain from West Suffolk. In 6, Jed Howard, Team Waveney. In 7, Charlie Ruddle, Team Ipswich. And in 8, Samuel Tolput from Deben. So the first 50 looks really tight. Turning first is lane 5, and that's Archie Chamberlain. So going back to the girls 50 metre freestyle finalists, the age 13 group. Jemima Lashmar, Team Ipswich, Miley Wilson Mansfield from Newmarket, Chloe Knight Hadley, Amelia Lewis, Team Ipswich, Rose Romanus, Team Ipswich, Amelia Johnson, St Felix, Clementine Lovell, Team Ipswich, Amy Burgess, Team Ipswich, and the 2 reserves, Sophie Roberts, Team Ipswich, and Eva Howlett, Team Waveney. The age 14 finalists are Bethany Crawley, Team Ipswich, Evie Armstrong, Team Ipswich, Adria Roberti, Newmarket, Darcy Gladwell, Team Ipswich, Isabel Thomas, Newmarket, Amelia Saunders, Leiston, Kira Board from West Suffolk, and Lily Brandt from Newmarket. And the reservists are May Richardson and Anna Flowers, and there's going to be a swim off between the two girls for that place. The age 15 group, the finalists for the 50 free, Hannah McNichols, Deben, Emily Crabb, Team Ipswich, Natalie Taylor, St Felix, Sophie Dowding, Team Ipswich, Ellen Duffield, Team Ipswich, Charlotte Sanford, St Felix, Sophie Pennington, Team Ipswich, and Chloe Armstrong, Team Ipswich. And the reservists are Elizabeth Wright from West Suffolk and Emily Knight from Hadley. And the 16-year-old age group finalists, Ellie Catchpole from Leiston, Ellie Burwood from St Felix, Beth Young from Team Ipswich, Caris Rose Bunn, Team Ipswich, Matilda Bogle, Team Ipswich, Corey Davies from Deben, Romilly Marks from Newmarket, and Isabella Barber from Stowmarket. And the two reserve finalists, Laura Alexander High from Team Ipswich and Elsie Pooley. And coming into finish, really close at the end there, we had lanes 4 and 5. So it was Thomas Deaton touching first from Newmarket and Archie Chamberlain from West Suffolk coming in second. So we are on to the final heat for the boys 200 breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich. In lane 2 Harvey Hall from Deben. In lane 3 James Clay from Stowmarket. In 4 Miles Turner from West Suffolk. In 5 Sam Perkins from Team Ipswich. In 6, Lewis Chapman from Stowmarket. In 7, Luca Page from West Suffolk. And in lane 8, Matthew Debenham from Team Ipswich. So it's lane 1 who comes up first, that's Patch Robinson. So really close turning on the first 25. And it looks like lane 2 has taken an early lead. That is Harvey Hall from Deben, and he turns first after the first 50. And coming up next is lane 4, that's Miles Turner. But Harvey Hall looks to be just out in front in lane 2 still. And as they come up we can see the blue hat of Sam Perkins in lane 5. And very close in 4 is Miles Turner, the two in the middle turn first. And they come up together, and great turn in lane 2 from Harvey Hall. It's these three out in front. And just stretching away in lane 4 is Miles Turner from Stowmarket. Still the two blue hats in the centre. Miles Turner just got about a metre on Sam at the moment, turning first into the last 50 metres. So Sam turns second, and then it is Harvey Hall in lane 2 with a black cap of Deben. These three out in front from the rest of the pack. And in lane 4, Miles Turner just stretching away from the rest of the field. Sam turning second into the last 25. So it looks like it's Miles Turner coming into the wall with Sam Perkins behind him. And it is lane 4, that's Miles Turner from West Suffolk, followed by lane 5, Sam Perkins, Team Ipswich, And in lane 2, Harvey Hall from Deben.
Thank you, swimmers. Middle all the sides, please.
So just a quick disqualification report, event number 305, heat number 6, lane number 3. So our next event will be event number 306, the girls 10 years and over 200 metre butterfly. And away we go with event 306, the girls 10 years and over, 200 metre butterfly. Starting with heat number 1. And taking on the 200 metre butterfly in lane number 3, it's Bethany Crawley from Team Ipswich. In lane number 4, it's Erin Danis from Stowmarket. And over in lane number 5 is Francesca Barber also from Stowmarket. And out there setting some early pace in lane number 3 is Bethany Crawley. And she is being pursued by the 2 Stowmarket swimmers in lane number 4 and lane number 5, Erin and Francesca. But it's Bethany in lane number 3, out by herself at the moment. And she targets her turn into the wall. And over there, Francesca in lane number 5, trying to pull away from her teammate Erin in lane number 4. But Erin never letting her get too far ahead. But it will be Francesca just turning in second place, just ahead of Erin in lane number 4. But still out ahead is Bethany Crawley, the Ipswich swimmer. Comes into the race with a personal best of 3 minutes and 24, so she'll be looking to beat that over what is widely regarded one of the toughest races in the calendar. Bethany still looking really strong as she turns. But Erin and Francesca still battling it out, the 2 Stowmarket swimmers. And Erin just not letting Francesca get away from her. It's Bethany who comes in first in heat number 1 with a quite amazing PB of 2 minutes and 59, big improvement on her 3 minutes 24, and in second place it is Francesca from Stowmarket. She comes in with a big PB, and Erin in third place in lane number 4, also with a big PB. That's some great swimming, girls. Fantastic. Let's go off to heat number 2, and it's over to you, referee. Away we go with heat number 2 of event 306, the girls 200 metre butterfly. In lane number 1 is May Richardson from Stowmarket. Lane number 2 is Florence Talbot from Newmarket. In lane number 3 it's Evelyn Gaydon from Team Ipswich. Lane 4 is Harriet Glenister from Team Waveney. Lane 5 is Katie Stebbings from Stowmarket. In lane number 6 is Kira Broad from West Suffolk. And in lane number 7 it's Layla Dowland from Leiston. So just to do the finalists for the girls 50 metre freestyle 17 years and over age group. We've got Maddie Latimer Hicks from St Felix, Esme Springham from Deben, Rosie Brooks from St Felix, Natalie Sanford from St Felix, Abigail Crawley from Team Ipswich, Kirst Williams from West Suffolk, Helena Hall from Deben, Freya Harwood from St Felix. And the reservists are Lucy Hutchinson from West Suffolk and Holly Driver from St Felix. So we need the withdrawals quite quickly from the coaches for that race. But let's move back to heat number 2 of the girls 200 metre butterfly. 4 swimmers taking an early lead with Mayor and Florence from Stowmarket and Newmarket in lane 1 and 2. And over there is Katie Stebbings in lane number 5, the Stowmarket swimmer. And she's pulling along with Kira Broad, the West Suffolk swimmer. So it's those 4 leading the charge over these 200 metres of butterfly. All 4 of those swimmers targeting PBs in this race. Turning first there in lane number 2 was Florence Talbot from Newmarket, just ahead of Kira Broad from West Suffolk. And it's definitely Kira Broad and Florence targeting their turn there, feeling it bite now, but pushing really hard. As Kira looking to hit the red zone just before Florence here, but it's going to be a really close. It is Kira Broad taking that in 2:59.67, and that's a great PB. She takes it just ahead of Florence Talbot in lane number 2, also with a fantastic 16-second PB. But what a great race, great swimming, girls. And we'll move off to heat number 3. It's over to you, referee. And away we go, heat number 3, lane number 1, Sophie Barrett from Stowmarket. In lane number 2, it's Francesca Freeman from West Suffolk. Lane number 3 is Gracie Brickley from West Suffolk. In lane 4, we've got Phoebe Harper-Davies from West Suffolk. In lane number 5, it's Molly Peacock from West Suffolk. In lane number 6, it's Jersey Holmes from Team Waveney. In lane number 7, it's Elise Perry from West Suffolk. In lane number 8, it's Amelia Saunders from Leiston. And turning there just first is Phoebe from West Suffolk in lane number 4. The 4 West Suffolk swimmers branching from lane 2 all the way to Molly Peacock in lane number 5. But it's Phoebe in lane number 4. who's setting the pace. From Eloise in lane number 7. Phoebe being tracked down here by the swimmers Sophie, Francesca and Gracie in lanes 1, 2 and 3. And it's still Eloise just touching ahead there of Phoebe in at lane number 4. And it's now Eloise in lane number 7 who has taken the lead. Eloise comes into this race with a time of 2:56. So she'll be pushing hard for a PB. But she's also being pushed hard by Phoebe in lane number 4. But it's going to take something special to come back at her from here. It's Eloise looking at those flags, trying to spot the red zone, being as strong as she can. Eloise is going to take this in lane number 7 with a time of 2:46, so a fantastic 10-second PB there from the West Suffolk swimmer. Fantastic racing, girls. What a great heat. So as we go into the final heat, heat number 4, please put your hands together for, in lane number 1, it's Tanya Alexandra from Team Waveney. In lane 2, it's Romney Marks from Newmarket. In lane number 3, we have Keris Williams from West Suffolk. In lane number 4, it's Charlotte White from West Suffolk. In lane number 5, it's Natalie Sanford from St Felix. In lane number 6, Sophie Downing from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7, it's Ella Houston from Dearborn. And in lane number 8, Isabel Barber from Stowmarket. And we are now underway with the final heat for this girls' 200-metre butterfly. It's going to prove to be a good race with Keris Williams from West Suffolk on an entry time of 2:32. Charlotte White coming in on an entry time of 2:23, and Natalie Sanford also on a time of 2:23. And it's the West Suffolk swimmer Charlotte White setting the early pace. But Natalie Sanford and Keris Williams, the St Felix swimmer and West Suffolk swimmer, are not going to let her get too far ahead of them in the early stages. But it's Charlotte turning ahead of Keris and Natalie. And the West Suffolk swimmer is really looking to strengthen her position. Looking really strong. Keris Williams, the West Suffolk swimmer. In lane number 3. But it's Charlotte White in lane number 4, looking really strong here. Going to push to turn. Looking to beat her entry time, 2:23. Looks as strong now as she did at the beginning of this race. Coming into the red zone, it's going to be close. She's going to do it. A fantastic 2-second PB for lane 4 and Charlotte White from West Suffolk. Coming in second is Keris Williams in lane number 3, another West Suffolk swimmer. And in third place, it's Romley Marks. It's Natalie Sanford from St. Felix. Great final, girls. Great swimming.
Thank you, swimmers. It's almost time, please.
So another disqualification in event number 305, heat number 7, lane number 3, did not touch at turn with hands.
I didn't say infraction, so I was saying infringement. It's infraction.
we have a swim-off for the girls 53. We have in the 14-year-old age group, Lily Brandt from Newmarket in lane 4 and Mary Richardson from Stowmarket in lane 5. So they are into the water. Lily in lane 4, Mary in lane 5, and really close, but it just looks like Lily in lane 4 has turned first in the red cap for Newmarket. Neck and neck, as you would expect. And just ahead in the black cap in lane 5 is May. And we will just wait to confirm the time for that. Great swim, girls.
So the winner of that swim-off was May Richardson in lane number 5. Some seriously close swimming there. Well done, girls. Great spectacle.
Could the officials please return to their duties? Thank you. So we are on to event 308. This is the men's or the boys 10 and 11-year-old 100 metre freestyle. So in lane 1 we have Dexter Winterburn from Team Ipswich. In 2, Jacob Wild, Newmarket. In 3, Finley Miller, Felixstowe. In 4, Yanis Sepley from Team Ipswich. In 5, Jake Becker from Stowmarket. In 6, Rhys Watson from St Felix. In 7, Rex Harrison, Stowmarket. And in 8, Diggory Davis from Deben.
Take your marks.
So, after a good start, looks like lanes 2 and 3. We've got Jacob Wild, the red hat of Newmarket, but turning first is lane 4, it looks like. That's Yanis from Team Ipswich. So, really good turn from Yanis, who's gained a metre or so from Jake Battle next to him. And it is Yanis in lane 4 who turns first, followed by Jake in lane 5. And Finley Miller in lane 3. And Yanis has extended his lead in the middle of the pool. And we've got lanes 3 and 5 battling out for second place. So Yanis onto his final 25. Extending his lead on the other swimmers, and in second at the moment we have lane 5, that's Jake Backer. And coming in to finish strongly is Yanis Sepley from Team Ipswich with a really great swim. And with a good lead, and coming and finishing in second is lane 5, that's Jake Backer. And third is lane 2, Jacob Wild from Newmarket.
Clear the ball by the side, please, Simon.
So moving on to event 309, which is the men's 12-year 100-metre freestyle final. So in lane 2 we have Attila Moses from Team Ipswich. In lane 3, Orlando Whiting from St Felix. In 4, Hayden Hall from Deben. In 5, Alexander Gaydon, Team Ipswich. In lane 6, James Whittaker, Team Waveney. So they are into the pool. And really close to start with, but it looks like lanes 2, 3 and 4 are going to head into the wheel first. Really close on turn. Looks like lane 4 comes out ahead with a good turn from lane 5. So that is Hayden Hall with a yellow hat of Deben, followed by Alexander Gaydon with a blue hat from Team Ipswich. And at the halfway mark, it is Hayden who turns first, followed by Alexander. And there's a battle going on for second place at the moment between Alex and Orlando, and Hayden is coming into the final turn first, followed by Alex. And they're into the last 25. So Hayden keeping hold of his lead of about a metre. And it looks like he's going to come into the wall, extending his lead. It is Hayden Hall in lane 4 from Deben, ahead of Alexander Gaydon, Team Ipswich, and Orlando Whiting from St Felix.
Thank you so much. May the board on the sides, please.
So we are on to event 310, which is the boys' 13-year-old 100-metre freestyle final. So in lane 1 we have Jude Mason from Stowmarket. In lane 2 Will Riley, Team Ipswich. In lane 3 Edison Arajo from West Suffolk. In lane 4 Jude Gunner, St Felix. In 5 Sam Jackson from Deben. In 6 Sandal Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 7, Isaac Robinson, Newmarket. And in 8, Finley Blagg from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
So they are into the pool. And it's close going into the first turn. It looks like lanes 2, 3 and 4 are going to turn first. Really close with those middle lanes. And it looks like lane 4 maybe just had a small lead. That is Jude Gunner from St Felix just out in front, but he's being closely chased by Edison in lane 3 and Sam in lane 5. So Jude in 3, 4 and Ed. Jude just hanging on to that small lead going into the turn, with Edison in 4 next to him. And a great turn from Jude, who's extended his lead. So just coming into the final part, and it looks like it's going to be Jude Gunner from St Felix who touches first in lane 4, followed by Sam Jackson from Deben and Samuel Chamberlain from West Suffolk. Well done, boys.
Thank you so much. May the board on the sides, please.
We're on to event 311, that's the 14-year-old final for the 100-metre freestyle. So in lane 1 we have Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich. Oscar Winterburn in lane 2, Team Ipswich. In 3, Rufus Carr, St Felix. In 4, Alex Harrop, Team Ipswich. In 5, Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich. In 6, Ben Every, St Felix. In 7, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney. And in 8, Evan Aldridge, St Felix.
Take your marks.
So they are into the pool. And it looks like lane 4 is going to turn first after the first 25, closely followed by the boys either side. So it is Alex in lane 4 with a blue hat from Team Ipswich, and he's being chased by his teammate Harry Alexander. But at halfway mark, Alex has had it pulled away, And Alex turning for the final 25, but battling it out for second place we have got Rufus Carr and Harry Alexander. And it looks like Harry Alexander is just pulling away, but finishing first we have Alex Harrop from Team Ipswich, followed by lane 5 Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich, and Rufus Carr, St Felix. So we're on to event 312, the boys 15 year 100 metre freestyle. So in lane 1 we have Charlie McKinnon, St Felix. Noah Mann in lane 2, Newmarket. In 3, Ashton Redhead, Team Ipswich. In 4, Nathan Birkenhow from St Felix. In 5, Patch Robinson, Team Ipswich. In 6, Jax Osborne from Deben. In 7, Ben Howlett, Team Ipswich. And in 8, Charlie Payne from Newmarket. So starting quickly is lane 1. Difficult to tell going into the first turn. But turning well is lane 3. And lane 6 has had a really good turn, possibly out in front just by a metre or so with the swimmers either side. And that's Jack Osborne in the black hat of Deben. But really level race, too early to call. Ashton Redhead in lane 3 looking strong. 7 of the boys turning together for the last 25. And still that black hat of, we've got Jack Osborne in 6, Patch Robinson next in the blue hat in lane 5, and they are coming into the wall together, and it is just Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich who touches before Jack Osborne from Deben, and in 3rd place Nathan Birkenhow from St Felix. Event 313, the men's 100 metre freestyle for the 16 age category. In lane 1 we have August Stevens from Newmarket. In lane 2 Luca Page from West Suffolk. In 3 Archie Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 4 Matthew Baker, West Suffolk. In 5 William Ellard, St Felix. In 6 Daniel Clayton, Team Ipswich. In 7 Joe Flowers, St Felix. And in lane 8 Joseph McGonigal, Newmarket. So they are off. And heading into the first turn, really close. Too early to tell. But it is lane 5 that looks to be marginally in front. That is William Ellard of St Felix, and he's being closely followed by Matt Baker of West Suffolk, and the two boys turn together. They are neck and neck, that being closely chased by Archie Chamberlain, also of West Suffolk. So the three boys turn together from West Suffolk, and it looks to be lane 4, Matt Baker, who is just ahead of his teammate. And coming in first is lane 4, that is Matthew Baker from West Suffolk, followed by William Ellard, St Felix, and Archie Chamberlain, also West Suffolk.
Thank you so much. Beautiful massage, please.
And we're on to event 314, which is the men's 17 and over 100 metre freestyle final. So in lane 1 we have Miles Turner from West Suffolk. In 2, Jack Pallant, Team Waveney. In 3, Joseph Davey from Newmarket. In 4, Metre Breaststroke from Phoenix. In 5, Jordan Catchpole from Team Waverley. In 6, Jake Thomas Mansfield, West Suffolk. In 7, Thomas Page, West Suffolk. And in 8, Joseph Kinney, St Felix.
Take your mark.
Okay, so up first is, it looks like lane 1, coming into the first turn. And coming up early, and just in front looks like lane 7, possibly with lane 3. It is lane 7 that turns first, that is Thomas Page of West Suffolk, followed by Joseph Davey of Newmarket. It looks like those two just out in front at the 75-metre point, turning for the last time. And it is lane 7 just out in front at the moment. That is Thomas Page of West Suffolk. He's being chased down to the rear, but he's led from the start. It is Thomas Page from West Suffolk, followed by Metre Breaststroke from St Felix and Jordan Catchpole from Team Waverley.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the ball both sides, please.
So we are now off to event 315, the girls 10 and 11 year age group, the 50-metre freestyle final. In lane number 1, we've got Annabelle Ram from Felixstowe. In lane number 2, it's Marie Jacquet from Felixstowe. In lane number 3, it's Izzy Gibbard from Team Ipswich. In lane number 4, Nina Allen from Newmarket. In lane number 5, Poppy Moore from West Suffolk. In lane number 6 is Arlanthi Alty from Team Ipswich. In lane number 7, it's Barry Waterhouse from Newmarket. And in lane number 8, India Clement from West Suffolk.
Take your mark.
Maybe just at lane, it is lane number 4, Nina Allen from Newmarket, takes it at a time of 33.71. Great racing, girls.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the ball both sides, please.
So off to our second final, event 316, girls 12 years and over, 50-metre freestyle. Put your hands together. For in lane number 1, we have Emily Sinclair from West Suffolk. In lane number 2 is Alison Coleman from Newmarket. In lane number 3 is Grace Mutton from Team Ipswich. In lane number 4, it's Aaron Barber from Newmarket. In lane number 5, Lily Steele from Team Ipswich. In lane number 6, Nicole Peggotty from Team Ipswich. Lane number 7, Charlotte Catchpole from Leiston. And in lane number 8, it's Maggie Marshall from Team Ipswich.
Take your marks.
And we are away and up the nose straight from the start. It looks like a battle between lane 4 and 5, Aaron and Lily. They're turning just ahead of the rest of the pack, but the all-important water breakout is in lane number 4. Aaron Barber from Newmarket leading this pack. She's going to be the first into the red zone. She's targeting the home touch. She's going to take it first. It is. It's lane number 4, Aaron Barber from Newmarket. What a great race, guys.
Thank you, sir. Let's go by the side, please.
And we will go off to event number 317. The girls are 13 years, 50-metre freestyle. Again, put your hands together for in lane number 1. It's Jamila Lashmer from Team Ipswich. In lane number 2, it's Miley Wilson Mansfield from Newmarket. In lane number 3, it's Chloe Knight from Hadley. In lane number 4, it's Amelia Lewis from Team Ipswich. In lane number 5, Rose Romanis from Team Ipswich. In lane number 6, it's Amelia Johnson from St Felix. In lane number 7, Clementine Lovell from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8, it's Amy Burgess from Team Ipswich.
Take your marks.
Away we go with event 317. We've got 4 qualifiers at the 30-second mark here. We've got Amelia Rose and Amelia Johnson all qualifying on the 30-second mark. So the final 25 is going to be very, very important. There's nothing really to choose between any of the swimmers. Maybe out there in lane number 6, Amelia Johnson from St Felix, just ahead of the patch. It is at the moment into the red zone. Lane number 6, does she take it? Yes, she does. A great swim there, Amelia Johnson with a time of 29.94. Great racing.
Thank you, sir. Let's go by the side, please.
And straight off to event 318, the girls 14 years, 50-metre freestyle final. Keep putting your hands together. In the lane, number 1, it's Bethany Crawley from the Team Ipswich. In lane 2, it's Evie Armstrong from Team Ipswich. In lane 3, it's Adrija Rangifti from Newmarket. In lane number 4, Darcy Gladwell from Team Ipswich. Lane 5, it's Isabel Thomas from Newmarket. In lane number 6, Amelia Saunders from Leiston. In lane number 7, Kira Broad from West Suffolk. And in lane number 8, May Richardson from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
And we're away with event 318. It's going to be a close race, but only one swimmer, Darcy Gladwell, qualifying quickest into the final with a time of 28.41. And on the turn, You've got to say she's ever so slightly ahead, but over there in lane number 5, Isabel Thomas from Newmarket fighting really up into the red zone. Between those two swimmers. Who's going to take it? It's going to be, it's lane number 4. It's Darcy Gladwell from Team Ipswich. Great racing.
Thank you so much. On the side, please.
And now we go to event 319, the girls 15 years, 50-metre freestyle final. Again, put your hands together. In the lane, number 1, it's Hannah Minikas from Dearborn. In lane number 2, it's Amelie Crabb from Team Ipswich. In lane number 3, it's Natalie Taylor from St Felix. Lane number 4, Sophie Downing from Team Ipswich. Lane 5, it's Helen Duffield from Team Ipswich. Lane number 6, Charlotte Sanford from St Felix. In lane number 7 is Sophie Pennington from Team Ipswich. And in lane number 8, Chloe Armstrong from Team Ipswich.
Take your marks.
And away we go, event 319. So qualifying just fastest in lane number 4 with Sophie Downing from Team Ipswich. But it's a final, so people go harder. But it is lane 4 just at the moment, possibly from lane number 3, Natalie Taylor from St Felix pushing hard. This is anyone's race as they go into the red zone. Someone spots the finish. Lane number 4, it is Sophie Downing from Team Ipswich.
Thank you so much. Clear the ball by the sides, please.
Straight off to event 320. The girls 16 years, 50-metre final. Let's keep those hands together. In lane number 1, it's Ellie Catchpole from Leiston. In lane number 2, Ellie Bearwood from St Felix. In lane number 3, Beth Young from Team Ipswich. In lane number 4, Cash Rose Bunn from Team Ipswich. In lane number 5, Matilda Bogle from Team Ipswich. In lane number 6, Connie Davies from Dearborn. In lane number 7, it's Romley Marks from Newmarket. And in lane number 8, Isabel Barber from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
And away we go with event 320 qualifying quickest into this final. Paris Rose Bunn from Team Ipswich swimming in lane number 4, and second into that was Matilda Bogle in lane number 5. And at the moment it is Paris Rose Bunn in lane number 4, looking strong, holding off Matilda Bogle in lane number 5, but it's between those two into the red zone. It is Paris Rose Bunn in lane 4 with a time of 27:20. Great swimming.
Thank you so much. Clear the ball by the sides, please.
Straight off to event number 321, the 17 years and over 50 metres freestyle final. Let's keep those hands together and welcome in lane number 1, Maddie Latimer from St Felix. In lane number 2 is Esme Springham from Dearborn. In lane number 3 it's Rosie Brooks from St Felix. In lane number 4 it's Natalie Sanford from St Felix. In lane number 5 it's Abigail Crawley from Team Ipswich. In lane number 6 it's Kirst Williams from West Suffolk. In lane number 7 it's Helena Hall from Dearborn. And in lane number 8, Freya Owen from St Felix. we go with event 321, girls of 17 years and over 50 metre freestyle. The qualified quickest this was Natalie Sanford in lane number 4, followed by Abigail Crawley in lane number 5. So is it going to be a race between those two? At the moment it's the St. Felix swimmer in lane number 4. Natalie Sanford hits the red zone first. That's just ahead of Abigail Crawley. It is the St. Felix swimmer, Natalie Sanford, taking that in a time of 27:35. Great racing.
Thank you so much. Stand on the side, please.
So we are on to event 322, that is the boys 50 metre butterfly for the 10 and 11 year olds. So in lane 1 we have Lewis Palmer from West Suffolk. In 2, Finley Miller from Felixstowe. In 3, James Velicott from Team Ipswich. In 4, Jake Battle from Stowmarket. In 5, Byron Miller from Hadley. In 6, Tom Barber from Team Waverley. In 7, Diggory Davis from Deben. And in 8, Rex Harrison from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
So they are close in the middle. It looks like lane 4 may just have an early lead going into the wall. And a great first leg from lane 1. So it looks like lane 4 just out in front, but closely followed by lanes 3 and 5. So that is Jake Battle in lane 4. And he has a lead of about a metre coming into the wall. And it's lane 4, Jake Battle from Stowmarket, followed by James Velicott from Team Ipswich, and lane 5, Byron Miller from Hadley.
Thank you so much. Stand the ball by the sides, please.
We're on to event 323, which is the boys' 12-year-old 50 metre butterfly final. So in lane 3 we have Oliver Butt from Deben. In 4, Orlando Whiting from St. Felix. In 5, Hayden Hall from Deben. And in lane 6, James Whittaker from Team Waverley. lane 4 is off to a good start. That's Orlando with the black hat in the centre. And he reaches the wall first at the 25 metre mark. And he's followed by Hayden in lane 5. But Orlando swimming really strongly and coming into the wall. And it is Orlando Whiting from St Felix. He's followed by Hayden Hall from Deben and Oliver Buck also from Deben.
Thank you so much. Over the side, please.
We're on to event 324, which is the boys' 13-year-old 50-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, we have Isaac Robertson from Newmarket. In 2, Will Riley from Team Ipswich. In 3, Samuel Chamberlain from West Suffolk. In 4, Jude Gunner from St Felix. In 5, Edison Morejo from West Suffolk. In 6, Sam Jackson from Deben. In 7, George Everett from West Suffolk. And in lane 8, Finley Blagg from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
So lane 4 up nice and early. And coming into the wheel, it looks like lane 1 and lane 4 are going to turn first. And lane 4 is about a metre ahead of the swimmer in lane 5, which is Edison. So Jude out in front. He's got a good metre or so on swimmers, and he comes into the wheel to touch first for St Felix, closely followed by Edison Morejo from West Suffolk, and the swimmer in lane 3, Samuel Chamberlain, also from West Suffolk.
Thank you so much. Over the side, please.
We're on to event 325, that is the boys' 14-year-old 50-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, we have Rufus Carr from St Felix. In lane 2, Harry Alexander, Team Ipswich. In 3, Daniel Turner, Team Waveney. In 4, Alex Harrop, Team Ipswich. In 5, Oscar Winterburn, Team Ipswich. In 6, Ben Every, St Felix. In 7, Ethan Thompson, Team Ipswich. In 8, Evan Aldridge, St Felix.
Take your marks.
So into the pool, and a great start from lane 2 with a blue hat from Team Ipswich, but coming into the wall first, it looks like lane 4. That's Alex Harrop from Team Ipswich, and he is leading from his teammate Oscar Winterburn in 5. And Alex pulling away slightly as he comes into the wall. It is Alex Harrop in lane 4 from Team Ipswich, ahead of Daniel Turner from Team Waveney in 3, and Oscar Winterburn in lane 5.
Thank you so much. Over the side, please.
We are on to event 326. This is the boys' 15-year-old 50-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, we have Ben Butcher from West Suffolk. In 2, Ben Howlett from Team Ipswich. In 3, Charlie Payne from Newmarket. In 4, Jack Osborne from Deben. In 5, Pat Robinson, Team Ipswich. In 6, Nathan Birkenhow from St Felix. In 7, Noah Mann from Newmarket. In 8, Samuel Black from Stowmarket.
Take your marks.
So Patch in lane 5 is up nice and early. And it is really close. It looks like lanes 3 and 4 are going to turn first. But it is lane 4 that is out in front. That is Jack Osborne with the black hats from Devon, and really close between 3 and 5, and it is Jack Osborne from Devon in first, Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich in second, and coming in third, Charlie Payne from Newmarket.
Thank you, swimmers. Get the ball on the sides, please.
So it is event 327, the boys 16-year-old 50-metre butterfly final. In lane 1 we have Joe Flowers from St Felix. In 2, Daniel Clayton, Team Ipswich. In 3, Archie Chamberlain, West Suffolk. In 4, Matthew Baker, West Suffolk. In 5, William Ellard, St Felix. In 6, Luca Page, West Suffolk. In 7, August Stevens, Newmarket. And in lane 8, Daniel Pright from Devon.
Take your mark.
So they are into the pool, and it looks like lane 4 may just turn ahead, but they are very close going into the halfway mark. And coming out in front is lane 4, that's Matthew Baker from West Suffolk, really close with lane 5. He's going to get to the wall. It is lane 4, Matthew Baker from West Suffolk, ahead of William Ellard, St Felix in 5, and lane 6, Luca Page from West Suffolk as well.
Thank you, swimmers. Get the ball on the sides, please.
So this is the final event of the evening, 3 to 8, the boys 17 and over, 50-metre butterfly final. In lane 1 we have Joseph Kenny from St Felix. Marion de Villiard is in 2, also from St Felix. In 3 we have Joseph Baby from Newmarket. In 4, Jake Thomas Manfield, West Suffolk. In 5, Thomas Page, West Suffolk. In 6, Lewis Chapman, Stowmarket. In 7, Robbie Bringley, West Suffolk. In 8, Jack Pallant, Team Waveney.
Take your marks.
So up early is lane 5. But they are all neck and neck going into the halfway turn. And coming up first is lane 5. Too close to call at this point in the race. This is anybody's race. 4, 5 and 6 right next to each other. But it is lane 4. That's Jake Thomas Mansfield from West Suffolk, followed by Thomas Page, his teammate at West Suffolk, and Lewis Chapman from Stowmarket.